Hello, hello my Owlettes. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm glad to be back online doing videos. We had a fabulous time at the Nancy Drew retreat, and that's what I'm going to work on today, and I'm going to show you just a little show and tell of what we did at the retreat. So my friend Nancy Jo is just an amazing crafter and creator, and so what we did was she showed us how to make these fun little funky, I call them funky junky journal covers. I've tied this in a bow, so I'm just going to tie it real quick. Back in a bow, maybe double knot it so it doesn't come off next time. So I really had wanted to work in my Creative Daily Journal, but I got caught up into adding all the things, so I think I added a bunch of fluff to all my journals. So this was the one that I made, and what this is just a regular spiral bound journal with plain paper inside, but I wanted to make a Happy Mail journal. That way I can track Happy Mail that comes in, Happy Mail that I send out, and so that's kind of my thought process behind this. So basically it's fabric, it's material. We stamped the mail. This is like a little wand. It has Eleanor Roosevelt. This is a stamp that was in a, actually funny story, it was on the D-stash table, and I went over there and I was like, oh, these are my stamps. I didn't really want to de-stash these, and so I found this purple one in there of Eleanor Roosevelt, so I thought that was perfect. But all the fluffy trim, and then over here you have a little shaker that has Happy in it. So Happy Mail, I thought that was a cute little combination. We made these little puffy hanger, they're little puffy felt pieces, and then you put beads on it, which actually this is like my new favorite thing. In fact, the next kit I'm making may have something similar in it, so we'll see. And then of course a really fun fluffy tassel to add it all together. So yeah, so I embellished my heart away and added all the fun things. So the next thing, so I added more fluff here too. This is my journal that actually goes through yesterday, which was end of April. Today's May 1st. And I added tons of more fluff. I love this. I'm into now, you know, I want to add all this to all the journals, you know, all the kind of the roughly trim. And then I made another one of the puffy little flowers and added some charms on it. I mean, added some buttons and some beads and things to make a charm. But yeah, this is like my new favorite thing. And then this was the swag that I gave away, which is just like a little fun pin, like a friendship pen with the Nancy Drew retreat, and then some little beads, and of course a magnifying glass. So oh, and then this is the other thing that, oh, also Nancy Jo made me this. Isn't that cute? It's a little bracelet snap with all the pretty flowers. It's so cute. I also created this as my journal for the event, and of course I waited till like literally the night before we were leaving, and I started making my journal. But that's sometimes just how it goes, because literally I was being all the fluff at the event. And so I just kind of actually, I took apart this newer model book because my daughter would cringe if I used the older books. And I just kind of added things in there, but I'll be going back in and, you know, adding photos and things like that inside this journal. But I made this little junk journal on the last night we were there. So what I want to do today is kind of document. So what my plan is I'm going to document in my Creative Daily Journal, which is right here, because we went Thursday, and I have some of my things in here, but I'm going to fill this up with photos and things like that, kind of to document. I think, yeah, so Sunday, like I said, I'm still cleaning things up a little bit from here, so everything's kind of a little messy, but I can't find my Sunday, but we will figure out where my Sunday sticker is. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I need my Sunday, which I know it's somewhere. So anyway, I'm gonna put all of this, and I thought I would take you guys along with me and show you kind of how I'm going to do a little journal with me. I can't find my Sunday right now, but so I'm going to go ahead and add photos and everything in this journal, and then the rest of the remaining of the photos I'll probably go in here and go more in depth writing. So yeah, so let's get to it. So this my tongue tied. This little bit here, this was what I passed out at the event. It's actually by Victoria Designs. I will link her below. It's her, it's a, there's my itinerary. It's basically like little detective printables and things like that. So you pass those out to be used. I did print out my photos, so they're here. Like I said, there's a lot here, and I printed out smaller ones because I do plan on putting them in the other journal. But this is all the swag we received, all the little fun things that were in the handouts and some of the swags that we received. Is this not cute or what? It's a little mug rug. I love it. So yeah, so just lots of fun things that are in here that I want to add to this journal as we go along. So let's get to it. Yeah, and I feel like what I don't put in here, I have a kind of like an overflow, and like I said, this is more of just, you know, posting of the event. Oops, make sure that does not fall. And so yeah, so it was a lot of fun. So I thought I would just kind of talk about what we did while we create, just to kind of get an idea. So basically we showed, oh, this is our sponsors, lots of IG friends. Everybody loved everything, so that was so nice. I think I'm going to put that in my other journal, these two in the other journal, since I have, this is the nameplate we put out, and then this was the name tag that we wore. So I think I will add those to the other journal. So we showed up Thursday, and basically what we did was we got all set up, moved the tables around, etc. And then everybody showed about 5 o'clock was the show up time. Oh, you guys, so this picture here, let me show y'all real quick. This one here, I don't know if you can see it very well, but do you see the rainbow? Is that just not the coolest? That was just me and my sister and my daughter, but I wanted to really show you guys the rainbow that came in on that picture. It was like perfect for all of us. It was so cute. But, so yeah, so we got there on Thursday, set up, which it took, you know, we took quite a bit of while to get set up, but it all worked together. It was my sister and Brazos and I, and we just got after it. And once we got the table set, it was so much, sorry, these must be my daughter's scissors. They're very loose feeling. They don't feel like mine. But we got that set, so that was nice. And then my sister did all the cooking. You guys, I could not have done it without her. Seriously, her and my daughter, I could not have done the event, because we did pork sliders the first night, and then this was kind of our itinerary, but we did pork sliders, and then we did an introduction and swaps, and our friends Paula G and Kelly Bangs showed up for a little bit, stopped by and say hi, with the Crafting Cuties. And then we so after that then we got an introduction to the Funky Junkie journals, and oh my gosh, it was so much fun. And I stayed up way too late but you know, it was so much fun being around people that I haven't seen in quite a while, and talking and catching up and those kind of things. And then so then we went to bed, got back up. My sister had a breakfast buffet for us, and that was like, she had made where we could do waffles, we could do yogurt, fruit, croissants, And yeah, so that was nice. And then we had, let's do that, just trying to figure out the pictures here. And then we went to, oops. And then everybody was having so much fun working on their journals. I had originally thought about doing, I bought some of these, you've probably seen them, they're like 3 different sizes, journals. And you can, they are kind of nesting, they fit within each other. And then, so I thought about doing basically decorate the journal up, but everybody was having so much fun doing their journals that I went ahead and decided to kind of go with the sorry, I hear my dog barking over there. I decided to go with the beads, which was making the the funky junky beads, which is kind of what we did. So I put all the bead bar out. I had a little thing called the bead bar, and it had like buttons and beads and old jewelry, and so everybody had a lot of fun playing through that. And then oh, in the meantime, my daughter had set up these she did it was kind of like a literature hunt. I don't know if I have mine in here, but everything was based on Nancy Drew books. So like one of the things was like the mysterious mannequin, the tolling bell, which was like, a bell that you ring, the Red Gate Farm. So everything was based on titles from the Nancy Drew book series. And so we basically hid everything around. It's this big room. It used to be like a car show room that they've made into like this, area that you can, basically you set up like all your tables, or you have like, it's like a chit-chatty room, but it's huge, right? It's had cars in there, and then there's these barn doors, and it opens up, and in the back there's all these tents. I should have did a video. I've done a video in the past, and I don't know if they have that on, if I have that on my Instagram, one of my stories or not. So, but yeah, so we did that. Like, I think I'm going to put all this case file stuff in my other book. And so we, let's see, what do we do? Oh yeah, so we worked on our journals all day long, and of course we had the little cute, little, scavenger. It wasn't a scavenger hunt, it was kind of like a search evidence. We were looking for evidence, and you find the evidence, and then you buy whatever it is. Like, say it was a tolling bell, which was like this little ring bell. There's a little container there, and inside the container was the actual picture of the book, and you put it, it's like a little, you glue it onto your card, your scavenger hunt card that you found that. So anyways, it was a lot of fun, and I think everyone enjoyed it. And then at the end, so we did that on Friday and Saturday. We set out 2 different things. Fridays, once that was up, then we set out Saturdays. And yeah, my daughter got me up Friday night at 3 o'clock in the morning. She's like, Mom, let's go set the stuff out. So I was like, okay, yeah, sleep was not a thing at the event. And so then we went to, so anyway, so that was a fun little game that we played during that time. But I don't know, the day, it just seems so strange because the day just goes like this. I mean, it was just so much fun. But we basically worked on our journals and our, we worked on our journals, and we worked on our beads, and then I actually took a nap. Sometimes I don't like taking naps at these things. It's kind of like a double-edged sword, because if you take a nap, you miss out on crafting, right? If you don't take a nap, you can't stay up late because you're so tired, or your creativity juices aren't flowing because you're so tired. It's funny how that works. But let's see. So That was Friday, and then Saturday. Oh, okay, so I didn't do anything. We had we ended up getting pizza that night because here in we have the MS 150, which is basically a bike ride from we basically had a bike ride. They have a bike ride from Houston to Austin, and it literally goes through that whole area. So we went ahead and picked up pizza that night, so that way we wouldn't have to get out and be, you know, run across all the bicyclers and stuff. So let's see what else. So that was fun. Look at these are so cute. Let's see, Top Secret. These are so fun. I love, that was what was so fun about also is everybody, they made their journals and they included all the swag. That's why I was like, oh, I want to make a standalone journal and include all the cute little fun things in there. So, because I thought about putting everything in my Creative Daily journal or maybe my personal journal, but yeah, but that's okay. So, so then, let's see. Oh, so then we did the pizza thing, which was so nice that we didn't have to cook that night, but also my daughter was so sweet and she did all of the running around. Every time we needed something, she was out doing it. But they ended up having, she also went and had gotten tacos for us, and so yeah, breakfast tacos, that was really nice. But no, that night, I don't know if I guess it was Friday night. Yeah, Friday night, a storm came through, and the last time we were in, I did this retreat on this weekend, we had a storm come through again, but this time it was like wind, like the wind was blowing so hard that a lot of some of the rain came in. So we actually have a picture. Sterling, luckily the owners were there, which I think at least one of them's always there, but Sterling was there, and so he came over and was like having to mop stuff up, and all the ladies were so nice about it and everything. They were helping, you know, helping get set up too, and I mean not set up, they were helping Sterling move things out of the way, and it was just nice, you know, that we such a great group of ladies. But we just continued crafting through the storm, through the rain coming in the window. It was really funny. So, but no, so that was that worked out. I'm just gonna kind of look through here. Oh, this was my daughter with one of hers. We had this like what do you call it? We had this. I'm gonna leave a lot of room for writing in here as well. Oh, this was like the rain coming through, but no, we had one of the mannequins, and she was, we had a clown that we made into like a puppet, like, because they had one of the Nancy Drew is the case of the dancing puppet, I think, and so we made it into a puppet. Well, everybody's freaked out about clowns and stuff. It was just fun to have that, you know, joking creativity, you know, group of ladies. So they were like, oh my gosh, this is so creepy, and they had a good time. That was part of the scavenger hunt as well. So just like doing some adding just general stuff on these pages. Oops, cover my deck up. I hope everybody got their stickers for this next month. We have a new mailman, not that that matters, but I know I did try to get everything out. I know I did do another little shipment today, not of the subscriptions, but I know there was some late arrivals, so I do apologize for that. I don't know where my, we've had a new mailman 2 days in a row, but he seems, so I don't know if they're going through changes down there, but I've always been so proud of our mail, because sometimes if I ship things to my mom, she gets them like the next day. I mean, it's amazing, so. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm using this double-sided roll paper, sticker roll, stickers, adhesive, and I wrote it from Dollar Tree, and it's like one of my favorites. It really, I like it to use it on my photos or anything like that's extra cardstock, you know. I mean, like heavy cardstock, I'll use it on that as well. So this is the setup. I wonder if I should put something behind it. Let's see. And lilac was our color all weekend, because it was at the Lilac Inn, you know, we did, like, again, like I had mentioned, we did everything based on oops, I made an L instead of an S. Can I fix it? I might have to, I don't like that. Let's fix it. Oh, I got this out of the D-stash table. I was like, oh, this would be great. I've had these before. These little frames. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we're just going to cover that up. Because I do not like how that looks. I might actually use some stamps. I think that would kind of go with everything. Oh, this is cute. Kelly Bangs made that for us. Isn't that a fun little die cut on there? I love that. Find a clue, Nancy Drew. That's cute. Okay, so it's okay. Well, I'll come in here and add some stickers and things like that. I'm trying to see if I had some little tidbit in here I could. There we go. Okay. This one would be very perfect on those where my daughter is wearing that crazy outfit. Anyway, we put the mannequin on her body and like put the hoodie over it, and yeah, it was, my sister and her did that. Was funny. Oh, they were calling Brazos Creepy Crafton. That's what it was. Because of all the creepy things. Okay, so I'm gonna just put those photos in there, and then we're gonna work on I'm just going to add this. This was in a stash, and just kind of run it across to bring these two together. Let's start out here. Bend it. Make sure I get that crease in there. Whoops. I love maps, adding maps to different pages and things. Perfect. Okay. And it makes an immediate background. Okay, so let's get over here. Let's see what I did. You guys, I got to get caught up. I'm hoping I don't have anything planned for a while now, so I'm so excited about that. I'm just going to take some pictures and kind of lay them out and kind of get an idea of what I want to do. Let me put that over here. Okay. Yeah, so here's the rain coming in. There's a creepy, see my daughter, I don't know if y'all can tell, but that's her in that creepy outfit. There she is again. Okay, let's Friday and Saturday. So I'm going to do the group photo there. I think all the ones that have the actual projects. Oh, that's another thing. We had Tammy, her IG is Nancy Drew, and she was in forensics, and so I can't tell what my sister's doing in that picture. But she was in forensics, and so I had her do a Tammy talk just to kind of talk about what her career was. She's retired now. She's a retired RN, a nurse, but she did like forensics, and she taught Texas Rangers like things to look for and different things like that. So and you know, also just thinking out loud here is I think that's what I'm going to do. Is I might need to print out the, you know, I might need to go ahead and print out, there it is, this is what I'm going to do, a second, more pictures if I need to, you know, like if I want to, add a few more stickers, I mean, double the photos than what I'm putting in here, definitely doable. Just because you post pictures in here, I still kind of like my separate book, you know, and be like, oh look, this is my other, this is the actual whole event, you know. Put that over there. We had storms, ah! Create a little journal spot here for that, so I can talk about. So yeah, so I think I forgot to finish telling everything. So we so Tammy, so Saturday we taught, what do we have for breakfast? I think we had breakfast tacos. That was the morning we had breakfast tacos. And then Tammy did their Tammy talk. And then the two projects that day were the little book charms, which I think they're on my other journal. They're, I saw them on Thrifty Day. I'll leave a link to. I haven't looked at her video, but I watched her on Instagram, and she did a video all about. She did a video all about her how to create them, so I definitely want to give a shout out to her for the idea. And then, oh, and we did the trunks. We also passed out the trunks. But basically everybody was so busy and creating, and Nancy Jo, when she showed us our demonstration, she had a whole table full of trims and felt and what else? Material that you can, that was really nice because everybody could like work on different things. I mean, just so much fun. So much fun. And I think everybody, we were laughing because at the end everybody was like, I can't believe I gave away all my felt, or I gave away my, you know, trim, and here now I have ideas for it. And so that was fun. Definitely want to talk about that. I don't know where my little clue sheet went. I might have to, I know it's somewhere. I didn't actually go and find, I should have went and found them, even though I hid them, so it's like, but I could have, while I was there, I could have been putting my stickers on, because I did say my save little, the little stickers to put on it, but I'll be putting it in my other journal. That's the little printout that had where you, when you find the clues, you fill it out, your little evidence page. And so I'm not sure where mine is. Oh, you know what? I bet it's in that book. I kind of wanted to show you guys because I thought it was such a... Oh, that's so cute. I didn't realize she put Rebecca by Rebecca Hoot. That's so sweet. Let's see. I think it's in the back of here. Yes. Okay, good. I wanted to show y'all. So this basically... so everybody got this printout, and then on Friday these were the clues, and on Saturday those were the clues. So the secret garden, and I'll tell you guys what we did. That way, if you ever want to do a Nancy Drew, I thought this was a pretty clever idea. But I'm going to put that underneath this, like that. Okay, let me get that down. Okay, so basically the clues we left around was, and then like I said, once you found the actual evidence, I guess it was called the Lilac Inn Literature Hunt. And then once you found the actual, like the Redgate Inn was an old Fisher-Price farm. And then we had bought fake grass, and we put a little white fence around it, and then like a little, out of the fairy garden section at Hobby Lobby, they have these little gates, and we bought the gate and we painted it red. And then, so that was in one area, it was on a bookshelf. And so basically once you found that, then you would grab the little, it was a little bitty, it's the same size as this, and you would take it and glue it on there. Like, say this is it, it would be actual the cover of the book, and you would put it on there. So that was one. The Scarlet Red Slipper, my friend, I said, do you have any red slipper shoes? And of course she loves shoes, so she had like several for us to choose from, but we found these little velvety red slippers, and we put them up. They had little sections throughout this whole entire place, was like sitting areas, and it was all like vintage furniture, and it was just really funky junky stuff. And so we had the red slippers like kind of like underneath where someone like looked like they were sitting there, just kind of setting the red slippers underneath one of the chairs. Like I said, it's fairly huge, so they kind of had to, you know, do some searching. The clue of the dancing puppet was this, as I mentioned, the clown. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, that's so creepy. Nobody liked the clown. But we had put, it was actually just a doll, like a clown doll, but Braz has put twine on the arms and legs, and then like some dowel sticks to show it like as a dancing puppet. And that was just kind of sitting on a chair, you know. And then the Mystery of the Tolling Bell was an actual just a ringing gold bell. And so we had that sitting like kind of on a table, you know, along amongst other little knick-knacky things. And then the Whispering Statue was, we actually got a, I went to Warrington, and it was like on the dollar table. I think it was who is it they put? St. Anthony or St. Joseph? that you can bury in the ground and went to sell your house. Gosh, I can't think of what it was called now. But anyway, so I had found one of those, and so that was, yeah, that was pretty. That was one of the clues. So, oh, and she put like a little bitty word bubble coming out of its mouth that says, shh, you know, the whispering. So I said like shh, S-H, you know, like shh, be quiet, you know. And so that was really cute. So, and I can't remember, oh, that was kind of sitting in a corner by one of the windows, on a, like they had another sitting area, and it was sitting on that. So then the next day we had The Secret of the Old Clock, and so we used, she kind of hid it on this like night, it wasn't a nightstand, but it was like a, you know, where you would put a lamp, a side table, and it had shelves underneath it, and the gold box kind of gave it away, I think. But that was, so that basically it was an old clock from our dollhouse, so we put it was a grandfather's clock, so that was kind of hidden, and so that was the old clock. And then we had let's see here, oh, Sign of the Twisted Candle. We bought some twisted candles, which are very beautiful, by the way. We bought them off of Amazon and had those. They had a candelabra on the back of this old piano that was in the room. Like I said, this place was really fairly large, but so she put it on the back with the twisted candles. Very cute. I should have taken pictures of all of this. You guys, I am terrible at taking pictures. The first day while we were there, it didn't even dawn on me, and I was like, and everybody was there Thursday night. We were just having so much fun that I didn't take my camera out, and I should have taken pictures of all of this. Ah! So, and then the mysterious mannequin, oh, going back, okay, let me finish through this and I'll tell you a story. So, the mysterious mannequin, you know, I have my dress form that I dress up for seasons that sits in my dining room. And it was, and then again, I can come in here and fill pictures in. But this way I kind of get a gist of just kind of things that happened. Okay, so this is Saturday, and then this is Sunday, and I had kind of created this since I was going to fit everything in here. So then Saturday was the mysterious, oh yeah, sorry, I got off track. The mysterious mannequin, so I have my old dress form in there. Well, we, you know what? Let's see what we can fit on here. I think I will put projects we did. And Brazos had this old styrofoam head that she bought at Hobby Lobby. This was a long time ago, and she had been kind of playing with it. Oh, it was going to be a Halloween costume, basically. And so she, my book is super fluffy, you guys. It's hard to hold it down. And so they had this like trifold screen, wooden screen, and she kind of placed it behind that like it was staring. She put my velvet jacket on it, and she put, what else did she put? I may fit all my pictures in here. Let's see. Okay, sorry, I was just thinking out loud here. So she put my velvety jacket on it, and then she What else did she do? I'm going to use this page for all my friends, I guess. So, sunglasses, a paperboy hat. What else? It was just freaky, you know, and especially behind the screen, it was like you're singing the song. I always feel like somebody's watching me. It was like really, really creepy. And so yeah, that was, but what I can't remember who did, they took, oh, my sister took I think she took her clown, and we put crime tape up, and I think she was at the store or something, I can't remember, and she's like, where's the clown? And so it was just really funny how she was, the mystery of the lost clown, and she had to hunt it down, and anyway, it was really funny. And then they end up having a good time with the mannequin, and we had run up to the store, and they had put the mannequin in the bed. It was like a big slumber party, you know. Oh, here's like the crime scene of and oh, it had a ransom note in there too for the clown. It was funny. I thought I had a couple more pictures here. Okay, and then the final thing that we looked for was the haunted showboat, and we used the what do you call it? Oh, the Fisher-Price boat. And so I put that out, which that was a pretty easy find, you know, too. So all right, so let's get this stuff down. I feel like I need to do another little background on this page over here so it doesn't look like all the pictures. But my sister did, one day for lunch, she did a baked potato bar. She did, dinner was, walking taco. Have you guys know what a walking taco is? It's, basically Braz has learned it in Girl Scouts, but we had where you could make, you know, we had plates and those little boats and stuff like that you could use. But basically when you're out camping, you can use, let's see, I was going to do kind of projects over here. You can do the, you basically get a bag of chips and you open it up, and then you have your taco meat and your lettuce, tomato, cheese, that you can fill up. So then you're walking around, instead of having like actually, you know, a taco, like a crispy taco, you have your chips in there, and then you can get a fork and eat straight out of the chip bag. And so she had learned that in Girl Scouts, and they actually have it at Warrington. When you go to Warrington, they have like a walking taco, because, you know, if you want to walk around and shop. But I think they put theirs, like, they keep it in the bag too. They just have a boat as well, just for reassurance. So that was fun. That was yummy. Tacos are always a hit. Almost everybody loves tacos. And we did an ice cream bar for dessert one day, and let's see, what else? Got a piece of fuzz on there. Yeah, so all in all, it was fun. It was, you know, it went by so fast. Slept good on, you know, pretty much. Just I try to go to bed late because, you know, you're wanting to talk with everyone, you know, and stuff, and so You don't want to miss out by sleeping. Who needs sleep? We all need sleep. I mean, I have taken so many naps just yesterday, and I pretty much sat like a bump on a log, you know, on the couch, and I wanted energy and just haven't had my energy at all. But I miss coming on and talking to you guys, and so I was like, I gotta do a video, and I want to get caught up. Like I said, caught up on this. I'll show you guys soon my I'll be showing you guys my, these all done? Okay. My May setup. I did work on my May journal while I was there a teeny tiny bit. But like I said, I'm going to be really getting caught up. I think I mentioned in the other journals that, I mean, in the other videos that this was going to be survival month was April. And I think May is going to be just, I don't know the word to use, but I have no plans. I have some plans at the end of the month, but literally like being gone or anything like that, I don't have anything until the end of the month. So get my house back in order. I'm gonna do something like that, and then just kind of do like a, I'm gonna look at some of my printables and put it over this and have like projects, you know. And so I think on this page what I'll do, I know this video is probably running very long. I think what I'm going to do is just do like a page of friends. I love this paper, you guys. If y'all are doing like, if you want to add some like detective look to your journals, this is a great, like I said, I'll leave her information below. It's a great printable set off of Etsy. And she has really cute, some cute other designs as well. So there was questions about, so when's your next, when are you going to do your next one? I haven't made plans for that yet. One being, I might do her separately. I'm going to finish this page up and then we'll call it good for this video. But no, I haven't decided. 20. So okay, so I usually do one once a month. Last year I did once a year. This was my third one I've done in 3 years, I guess. And then last year I did the whatever craft place during the fall. So my next one would probably be, you know, if I followed my calendar year, it would be in spring of 2024. But my daughter's going to be graduating from high school. My sister, my sidekick, both of them are my sidekicks, but my sister's son's going to be getting married. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the spring. So we may have to look maybe at the fall. And so that's kind of, I haven't made any plans, but just some thought processes going on in my head about when and where I would do one next. If we would kind of change up the venue, which is kind of a thought process as well. Even though I love the glamping in, it's super close to my house. So we'll have to, we'll figure it out. Still a lot going on next year. A lot of things going on next year. I think with senior year, when you're kid, I mean, it's just lots going on, and I don't want to miss a thing, you know. Oh, okay. So let's. I'm gonna put this down. I thought I had a little folder that said like suspects, or was that on this? Oh, top secret. Didn't we have one that said suspects on it? my sister did a really cute, she's so creative. We've always talked about, she would write, if we wrote a children's book, I would illustrate and she would write it, because she's just got some really good ideas on writing. And so anyway, she did this cute storyline about the lilac end and the suspects, and so she hadn't gotten very far, but that's how she's going to do her journal, is kind of actually created into like a journal of where it's like almost like a storyline. So I think that's really cute. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then we're going to call this page good. I'm going to leave a lot of space for journaling. Oops. Hope I didn't put one on this side. I've already got a mess over here. Oh, here it is. What I like to do with these, so I don't lose them on my messy table, is stick them on my little pencil thing like that. So let's talk about, let's see here. So I need to have a tea, right? We haven't done a tea in a while. A tea and journal video. I was thinking about that. I'm like, oh, I need to do a tea. And so I want to do that coming soon. I have a whole nightstand stack of books that I'm trying to read through, and so I hope I have some time to. That's really what I want to do this summer. Is focus on reading. And I know someone left me a really kind message the other day about putting like a study guide music on while I read, and that would probably help me focus. And so I'm definitely going to try to do that. I got string somehow stuck on there. That's okay. No one will know it's there. Alright. And so I'll just say friends, and I actually have a whole nother page that I can work on. And then this is I just decorated the back page up. So I need to put something here, which I can do that. Once I play around and start working on my other journal, I can start adding some things here, printing some more stuff out if I need to. So, yeah. Well, if y'all are looking for this little clip, I don't know if she has any more, but Mindy Lacefield sells the cutest clips in her shop. I have a pencil somewhere, but isn't this the sweetest? So they're cute little clips. I'll try to leave a link for her below as well. But alright, you guys, well, thanks for coming along and hearing my story about our little fun event. And yeah, here we are, finished another journal up. Again, I have lots of stuff I need to get caught up in, but it's kind of fun. I'm looking forward to it because I sure have missed journaling. Getting into it, you know, on a nightly thing like I typically have done, because this month has been crazy. Alright, you guys, y'all have a super sparkly day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.